Is it possible for dreams to come true? One might question why Richard Opanin Marfo had to attempt for 17 years before finally getting admission into his desired school. Today here we are at Adisadel College with Mr. Marfo, who shared his 17-year story with us. How Mr. Richard Opanin Marfo? How is life?
Well, actually, it hasn't been easy though, but with God, everything is going to be okay.
Now, I'm sure you are happy because you are in your dream school.
Definitely, why not? Why shouldn't I be happy?
The school you waited for 17 good years, right?
Yeah, yes, right after BECE, that was my first major BECE, that's 17 years now.
Wow.
2004.
Oh, so how are you finding your feet in this school?
Finding my feet in this school, well, actually, it's in the best way. That's how I can say for now. It's in the best way because after all, that's what I've been waiting for since my childhood, just to be in this school and nothing else.
So, but waiting for 17 years, it isn't an easy job. So,
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself. Like, who is Mr. Richard Opanin Marfo?
Well, Mr. Richard Opanin Marfo, as you just said, I'm in a family of 5. Me being the eldest among my siblings, that's maybe Marfo and Kofia Champa Marfo. Mr. and Mrs. Marfo are my parents. If you just say in the Ashanti region, it's my hometown. Edun and Kronum Papra, in the Ashanti region, Kumasi to be precise, has been a place I've lived since my childhood to now.
Okay. So I'm not catching up. Whilst you were waiting for this 17 years to just make it to Adisadel College, what was your sort of motivation?
Well, my sort of motivation wasn't anything extraordinary. It was like how somebody have been enrolled in a school, I've gained admission to this or a dream school. I can't I? I'm a type, I don't accept defeat. Never do I back down. If I say this is what I want to do, so be it. If only God gives me life, why not? I don't look at whether maybe somebody could say you feel shy or your colleagues that you started with, they are far ahead behind of you in life. No, I don't compare those things. I'm alive. Someone true is there. So at least.
Okay. So, your progress from your first BEC, the year you went to your first BEC,
Oh, okay.
between the other progress and what
Wow.
up to date. It's a long story, but that is for us.
Really? Okay, I'll try my very best. I'll really try my very best because without wasting much time, my Montessori school in Kumasi, that was where I had my basic school. And I completed 2004 with an aggregate 10. So since I ought to be in my dream school, that's Adisadel College, just to pursue general science. I was denied. So after coming with my parents, spending about 3 weeks in Cape Coast, disturbed.
Wait. You said you were denied. On what basis?
I was denied on admission. I didn't get an admission. So I don't know the basis that.
And you heard that grade 6.
That was 10.
Grade 10.
That was my first BEC. I had 10.
10.
Yeah, my first BEC.
And what was the cutoff point?
The cutoff point,
You didn't know by then, right?
I didn't know by then.
That's right.
So most convinced my dad in Central Region that okay, there's an equally good school, it's a private school, that's Samu Senior High. Once your child wants to be in Cape Coast, that he wants to school in Central Region, even though he hasn't gotten his dream school, you can still enroll him in Samu. So when I was growing, when I saw, I just told my dad, Dad, I just want to get back and rewrite again. That, that time, I couldn't take decision on my own. You're being fed by your parents, so sometimes you'll be a little bit captain one way or the other. Just keep moving, just follow their steps as they reached. And God being so good, I was able to complete school. That was 2007 in Samu. So afterwards, when I came home, I still had the feeling I know I have to be in a school. Right now, at least I'm above 80. So if I still stood on my ground that this is what I want to do, irrespective of everything. Several ways they tried consulting other people to talk to me. But I just kept on telling them that I'm the one going to the school. And I'm the one going to learn. So they should let me do what I want to do. So that at least that motivation alone can drive me to the higher ground that I want to be. So after that was 3 years, 2010. So no, I should get back and rewrite the BECE again.
Wait, so it's getting fascinating. You completing SHS, that's someone,
Yeah, in
and
2007.
going back to write BECE. So you sat in class or you just
I sat
registered
in
it?
class. No, I did not register. Model Educational Center. I went there. That was 2009.
So is that from which Form 1, Form 2, Form 3?
No, I went there in Form 3.
Yeah.
When they were on the verge of entering into Form 3.
Yeah, okay, then you joined them.
And I joined them. That was September, late September in 2009. Yeah. That was when I joined them. And I completed in 2010, May, June.
Okay. So what were the perception of some of your colleagues like? No, this guy has gone to ACTS, this guy has gone to Samuel, coming back to write BECE. Like, no, like to some of them it's some way
Yeah.
abnormal.
Yeah. Yo.
How was
I
that
like the word
experience?
you used. Some BBs said, no, me, I cannot do this finish thing. Sorry to say. Some to say. Even here, when I came here, there was one senior who called me. Why? No, me, I cannot do this. I said, well, each and everybody has his
Yeah,
own.
different.
So during the, even the school proprietor himself, he doubted. What shows that I've completed school. So it was unfortunate I never had my WASI results then when I was there. So I told him that you should relax on me. Probably I'll get home in due time and provide him the slip to show him that I've completed WASI. It's not just that.
So what was your grade in WASI?
Okay, my grading in WASI,
You had, no, I don't want like maybe ABC, but what was the least mark that you scored?
the least mark, like in terms of A or B or C. The least mark, no, I failed in elective maths and commerce.
4 months.
Yeah,
okay.
both.
So you did, okay, all the maths.
Yeah, all
So
the
you could have
maths.
read- Why, somebody will say, why didn't you write the two then? You
Why
put it in
should
the
I
first?
go and write it too? Fine, if I want to go and sit and write again.
Yeah.
To me, sitting home, being on your books to study, is not the same as enrolling yourself in school
In school.
so that you be committed. So I took it that no, I cannot sit home and write. And this is the time I have to get to my books, no matter what. And rest it again and study.
Okay. So your second B, so what was the outcome?
The second BECE, I had 6.
Yeah.
I had 6. And I never gained admission. So I just said, okay, no problem. Next year I'll rewrite again. And I wrote in the same school, 2011.
Yeah.
And that one that was 12. Sure. Yeah, I had 12. The same old procedure. I came, I never had a school. And it gave me, that was one of my choice. A Kumfi TI, I'm a dear. Yeah. So that first time I did not come. Second time, series of calls. Oh, I said, okay, fine, let me go. So when it came to Adi school, then the headmaster, that was Mr. Graham. He said I was even late for the admission, so where I've been placed, I should go and coming to Form 2 based on my results and everything. If it's a good grades, why not? He will enroll me to be in Form 2. I said, okay, fine. If that's the promise, at least I've met the headmaster myself. He has told me this. I'm okay with that. And I went to a country. That was the second term. So after the second term, when I get back to Kumasi, I said, no, I can't. I just don't feel it because that's not what I want. If it had been that, at least I would have taken the SAMU that I completed earlier on because I have the grades. Despite the failure in it, people go on fee paying. It wasn't any big deal then.
For the love and excitement of his new home, Mr. Marfo, the 32-year-old, took us around to enjoy the serenity of Adisadel College.
So, what were you doing for your business? Like, what were you doing?
Well. I was into sneakers, yeah, that's footwear,
What were you-
irrespective of the gender, being a kid or adult, all out. In the streets of Edum and Moro Market. So that was how life was.
So, you waited for 17 years, right?
Yeah.
And writing BECE. Now you've told us you were doing additional business, like,
Yeah.
and get some income.
Yeah.
So, what made you to still persist, like, to try for the fourth time and the fifth time that got to you?
So after that 2011 on, I never had. I forgot about it about 4 years.
4 years. Oh,
That was 2013, 14, 15. So 2015, that was when, if I might be right, the first introduction of a private BEC.
yeah, it came out.
So I just enrolled and I wrote again. And now when I had 13, you know one funny thing?
Yeah.
I was still living the summer I completed.
Yeah, your spirit is in Sabo.
So I said, wow, summer I've already completed summer. So why should I go again? And during that period, I got myself introduced into that was lotto business in addition to the sneakers business I was doing. And right at home too, that was the cocoa business that I was in.
Okay.
So in terms of kitchen aspect too, I'm also there.
So meaning you were no, let's make it clear here. That duration, 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. You were doing sneaker businesses. You were doing lotto business.
Yeah.
Then cooking.
Yeah.
So you had joints for cooking or selling.
Yeah, I'm going for cooking and selling in my area.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the name?
It was they gave me a name at Bema Cuckoo because it was strange to see a male
Selling cooking.
selling cuckoo and it's like the porridge.
Let's keep on.
It was the Hausa type.
Yeah.
It's not the normal one we all know. It's the Hausa type, being with Kose, Masa, and those stuffs, all in addition to. So I stood on my grounds, sell from morning for 2 years. It was right after 2 years, and I just said, no, I should get back to school. I should get back to school because I've seen a lot around that business and I went through it. It reached a time I do get contracts to go and cook at people's funeral, wedding and stuff with my mom. Yeah. My cooking and everything was done by my mom. Mom showed me everything. Mom is good.
So, fast forward, before we move to the last question, you got fifth BEC, right?
Yeah.
When was that?
The fifth
Was
one.
it in a private or?
Yeah, the fifth one, that was in 2020.
2020?
Yeah, 2020.
That got you to your dream school.
Yeah, that got me into my dream school.
Okay.
It was like I was around the YX time. I asked them, yeah, if the date for the BEC registration private candidate is it due? And they said, oh, no, it's left with the week. So at that very moment, I just walked through my wallet and the money that I was in to register. With my beard and everything, I just stood Went to a barbering shop, cleared everything. Find a
Fast,
cover.
fast.
Yes, they put me a picture and a whole lot of things. So after snapping the pictures, I just enrolled and registered. So in an expense of 2 weeks, the exams were set. And I wrote.
So meaning you didn't get any better teaching or learning.
Good. I didn't get any better teaching.
So what was the outcome? Or what did you
Oh,
get?
among all of the BECE I wrote, that was the one I never did well because I had 20. Yeah, because it was like it's been years that I studied.
You studied, okay.
And it was, I was no, the brain is still there. Despite the years that I've studied, the brain is still
And
there.
basically, I think there'll be changes and improvements in the syllabus.
Oh yeah. So I was just relying on my old knowledge that I previously.
So, cut and teacher. That 20 brought you here.
Yeah,
Out
that
of
20,
the 6, 10, 13, 12, 20 brought you
that
here.
one brought me here.
That's so interesting.